I saw racism. I understood that it existed in the league, but I'm on an airplane with the Cleveland Browns going to Los Angeles to play the Los Angeles Rams, and the owner comes up to me and asks me what I'm reading. I said, I'm reading a book. What book you reading? I'm reading The Message to the Black Man by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He said, I don't want you to read that book. This is a man talking to another man, telling him what to read. So it's obvious to me that Mr. Modell thought he owned me. He didn't think I was a player on his team. He said, I own you, man. I tell you what to read.
It's just one big club with the owners. You know, they're just one big club. And back then, if one of them called the other one and said, well, hey, don't deal with him. You know, he's a troublemaker or whatever. And they use that. And that's what they used to use back then in the 60s.
I was blackballed because of my attitude. And when they put me on waivers, Atlantic Falcons claimed me off of waivers. Then the Browns withdrew the waiver. Said, no, we're gonna keep him. Then they put me on waivers again, and the Detroit Lions claimed me off of waivers. And then the Browns withdrew it. Said, no, we're gonna keep him. It's a form of blackballing.
The backlash was not going to be any worse than the discrimination that we were going through, and the fact that if we didn't stand up, nothing would happen. So basically, you had no choice. If you had any power, you had to use that power.
Yesterday and today, the connections are unavoidable. They're essential, really, considering the madness of modern times.
Policemen pull black people over and hit them across the head and unjustly try them in courts. And who went to jail? Nobody. It happens every day.
But what will stay with you is the power of that image. The image of coming together. The image of standing united.